Hello and welcome guys. Today we are having a new experience. We are going to try for the first time these ROMAN SZMAL paint. Those are watercolor paint. Those are the one that I have in my collection. I don't have any other one and I never tried them before. So I'm going to play with them today and see how I like it. Now I'm using as reference a picture of myself with a family of a couple of years back vacation on a seaside, and I love it because there's so many colors in it and it's a sunset picture, so I love the idea to create contrast. And what I did here is just pre-wet the page because I wanted to see how the paint move, and then I'll try to use dark and light and let it flow. I have to say it was an incredible experience to use this paint. I have them loose here on the paper because they still don't have their forever home. I'm going soon to recreate my everyday watercolor palette that at the moment is not enjoyable. So I'm going to recreate that and share that experience with you. So this paint, at least some of these are going to go in that my everyday palette. So here I'm just playing with different type of color and try to recreate the contrast. I just had too much water in there and I was scared the way it will dry them. So I just remove some of the water and I keep playing with some light and some dark. Now I love mixed media, so I'm going to add different type of media on top of this paint, but for the moment I'm just playing with contrast and see how the paint move, and how actually I can play, how much room I have for enjoyment. And yeah, as you can see, everything flow, everything is a mess, and that's okay. That's how I like it. I love to see expressive work. They have a personality, so I don't need to have a definition in my painting, and I'm just playing and discover things at the moment. So this is not a review of ROMAN SZMAL paint, it's just the first impression, and as first impression is beautiful. You can see the way it move, it just unbelievable, honestly. And yeah, the intensity of the color, the vibrancy, it's all there, and they activate very easily as well. So it was a really good experience to paint with them, and definitely I am going to add a few more color to my collection because those are all the color I have, and I may need a few more. This is really enjoyable paint, and definitely I'm going to create some more with them and see what I can come out with. So soon it's gonna be time to add some different medium on top. Here I didn't have a yellow, so I'm going to use a light olive green color that work out really well. So as I said, I was going to add some more medium on top, but I didn't want to wait to dry, so I started to use the soft pastel, but because the paper was still wet, it didn't work out well. So I decided to use my Inktense pencil to add a little bit of definition, and they work out very well on a wet surface, as it was to expect. Instead, the soft pastel didn't work out well at all on a soft surface. So yeah, I learned this one. And then there was something new I learned today as well, because I was looking for a white, for a light, and for a little touch of gold, and I was looking for something that could just work on the this type of surface. Here I'm using a watercolor pencil as well, and that of course it worked. But what I add today that I never combined before is acrylic. Yes, I went there where I've never been before, guys. I learned something new, I tried something new, and I add my acrylic on top of a watercolor. I knew acrylic will work also on a wet surface, and it did magic. I will show that in just a second, but very happy for what I learned today. The result may not be the best. You will see the picture in the end. But I think it was just an amazing experience to use the paint and an amazing experience to improve my mixed media technique, because I definitely discovered something new and I'm super proud of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget please to click the like button on your way out and stay tuned for the final picture. Bye.